but that don't want to be on a major label.
Well, fine, that's their prerogative, you know.
Each their own. Yeah. It'd be a better place if we all subscribe to that philosophy, huh?
I mean, we were never seeking out a major label contract in the first place. It just happened. I don't know if it would have happened if we weren't on Sub Pop or not.
You deal with less irritating people when you deal with independents, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We've never talked to any major labels. You know, we're not really exactly hard-working, full-time, career-oriented or anything, so we would probably get dropped very quickly.
Here comes sickness! Here comes sickness! Here comes sickness! One down my
funny to Spin magazine. You said that if your management could make stars of Faith No More, they could make stars of anybody.
Yeah, we fired them. Like, it was the same publicity people that, like, we had been sort of like told that we'd do us a good thing, and we met them, and then we fired them because they were irritating.
So Mudhoney are self-managed now?
It's not management, it was publicity. You know, people getting us into, like, whatever magazine we wanted to get into and onto, like, TV. And we didn't think we could do it without them, but then we found out we can. We're on TV.
We don't have management, we are self-managed. That's why we're going down the tubes fast.
You're not taking yourself very seriously, are you?
What do you mean?
The band.
Well, we're very serious about going down the tubes.
Fast.
that Seattle thing everybody's been talking about. I mean, there's been that Manchester scene, there's that Seattle scene now. I mean, is it relevant at all?
All scenes are relevant, but they all eventually phase into nothing, or, you know, they go away after
or they
a while,
eventually,
you know?
become a parody of themselves.
Yeah, I mean,
they eventually become a parody of themselves.
People put too much emphasis on scenes. I mean, just because there happens to be a town with a few really good bands in it, I mean, big deal. It's happened all over the place, in Minneapolis and LA and New York, all over the place, so it's really no big deal. I don't understand this, like, community patriotism that everyone is boasting about in Seattle, because, like, they're claiming that they finally put Seattle on the map, you know, but, like, what map?
Now the rents are going up.
Yeah, everyone's moving to Seattle. I mean, we had Jimi Hendrix. Heck, what more do we want? We got a lot of press in Europe because of the sub-pop scene, and it wasn't necessarily because John and Bruce were these mastermind guys, you know, getting a lot of interviews, like using their talents to get interviews. I mean, they were in ways, but also a lot of the journalists over in Europe happened to like the band, sincerely like them, so they wrote about them, you know. It wasn't as much of a hype as everyone thinks it was.
May help you? Do you feel that the music might fit that mainstream thing everybody's talking about?
I think that people sort of get sucked into the single that we have out now with the melody of the song, and they don't realize it's so heavy because they're singing along to the song or whatever, but if you listen to it in a succession of songs, it's a lot heavier than most of the stuff that's on the radio.
The idea was to have a pep assembly scene that's gone bad, you know. It's gone bad.
Anything you've experienced before?
No, it's just more or less like a fantasy of ours for that to happen in high school while we're sitting at a pep assembly board off our skulls, you know.
What about Teen Spirit?
Well, I hate seeing all these just normal-looking teenagers. They dress like their parents, you know, and they have the same values, so it's like, it's kind of a shame.
Our parents are in control of the entertainment industry, and there's no generation gap anymore because the kids and the parents like the same music, and it's really frightening to us. So maybe that's what we tried to incorporate into the video.